you going? So, today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting up the planning for our place. So, why don't we busy go ahead and get ourselves some mischief and some bits and pieces. So we can actually get this place looking like an actual town, a city, a place where people can go. Thank you, Not Rick. Pin that. There we go. Perfect. And I figured to start this off, I figured this is a lower town, an area. Hi, Autistic. Oh, that's great. It's always good to be back. And one of the things I'd like to do is, if we just take our compressed dirt, is if we go over here. Up here, we're going to be having an aqueduct coming from a higher area. And I'd like to have this going out over this way. And we'll be working on this upper area later. But I'd like to have it basically have a retaining wall type thing going through here. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and mark this area out and figure out where we're actually marking it as a sort of Happy New Hour. What, did I start the stream early? Oh wow. And basically mark out where we actually want things to go. So this will be the edges of this upper area, and then we'll have big walls going down, and then a lot of this down here will be flattened down to the lower area. So it'll make it more conducive for building farms and things like that. Except later on we'll have to actually put in a staircase. But that is future problems, and we won't have to worry about it. At least for now. I think if we come along this way. Yeah, this seems pretty good. So this is giving us a pretty good look at the general swoop of where we're going. Our poor Blaze Farm. Speaking of which, for our Blaze Farm, all we really need to do now is turn it on and power it. Oh, and of course add the Blaze... What's it called? The spawner. Hi, Kobe. Kobe, how you going? What we're doing is we're busy planning out where our wall is going and trying not to hit our Blaze spawner. Or where we're putting our Blaze spawner, at least. Whoop. Okay, if we just uncompress our dirt. I think this whole compressed dirt thing is one of the best things that I've found so far, because we're actually able to carry around so much dirt and be like, haha, I got a jar of dirt. You'll never guess what's inside it. It's dirt. Okay, I think at this point we can start... Okay, it's probably better if we actually start heading back in a lot more. But this will all become a great big wall going down. And I think at one of these points we'll have a staircase going up, sort of heading into it. And that'll be really cool. Also, how's everyone's days going? I really hope your day's going better than mine. Mine's been well. I thought my breakfast the other day was bad. No, it was just a warm-up. Mine ended up going in the bin. Yeah, again. I think I have gone and I have inflicted some sort of cooking curse somewhere or something. I don't know. But I ended up somehow messing up 2-minute noodles so badly that it was just... Yeah, I am bad at the breakfast gacha. Welcome, Red. I messed up 2-minute noodles so bad that it was just a tasteless sludge with corn in it. And the corn was not tasteful. I had to go and find a biscuit to make sure that I still had taste buds afterwards. I know, we have all the reds. This is great. And like, after that homebrew COVID test, I was just like, yay, thank goodness I still have taste buds, but that means I just did a really terrible meal. And so I'm busy sitting there, busy going and poking the meal, and I'm like, oh, this is sad. I don't know what to do with this now. And like, 10 out of 10. Hi, Sergi. Are you the same Sergi that's came before, or a different Sergi? Either way, welcome. Hi, Eric. Ah, good to have you back. Okay, I think this makes for a pretty good line. And like, okay, picture for a minute that this line is where the giant wall is. So, we have a big sort of little lower town down here. And then up on top of there, we have... Your sister likes instant noodles without the flavor packets. I hate to say it, but I worry for your sister's taste buds. So, we have, down here, we have the lower town, where there's small, cute, quaint houses with little... with little water wells and things like that. And then up there is the posh district. I like this idea. So I think I don't really like that line too much. We might edit that line. But other than that, I think we're on to it. And what we'll do is, like we've done in the past, we'll hide a lot of the builds that we want to do in with, not builds, a lot of the redstone type stuff. Redstone and... So we have a lot of create. We also have Farmer's Delight. We've got Tectonic for a world gen mod. We've got... Oh, we've got Quark. And... Oh, what else do we have? Oh! We have Waystones! That list is, of course, I believe it's on the... It's not a full or complete list, but those are some of the list. Some of them. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be editing the cliffs first. Or at least placing stuff. Yeah. Also, with the mods that I use, one of the things is I actually want it to be kind of a mod pack where it is changing and evolving. So, what is in it now isn't necessarily what it's going to always be in it. Wait, I think we can actually put Swift Sneak on our stuff now. Yes? Wait, we haven't actually enchanted our pants yet. We should do that. They've just been hanging out unenchanted, busy chilling. Oh, my poor pants. Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. Protection 4. What a good day. Wait, do we? Yes, we do have anvils. I ended up taking out boss captains because... Oops. Because I didn't like the donging sound it kept making, and... Like, I tried to remove the sound because it came with the config editor. Hi, Alla! Welcome! But... I must be thick or something. Well, well, not thick, but I found that the instructions given did not match, and it made it annoying over a few hours of gameplay just to hear this donging out of nowhere and being like, oh. Yeah, this is not worth going and finding a boss monster every so often. Yep. Yeah, we have Create mod. We have several of Create's add-ons. Okay, so I think the next step is filling in all of these. We are doing planning today. We are getting this area, turning it into a little slice of paradise of a lower town where we can have happy people. Well, sort of. That, and before I get completely sidetracked and I forget about this once again. Yes, this was a village. We have, I think, 3 villages left. Let me just double check this, because we've got a mending village, well, a villager that we've turned into a mending villager. We've got this fellow over here. One in there. No problem. We've got, not that one. We got a dude in here. We've unfortunately punched this guy, so he's got to be a villager breeder. And then this fellow, who sells us mending. And eventually what I want to do is make it so that this area down here, this lower town, is villager safe, so we can let our villagers out. Ha ha! Welcome to the Spelling Cult! Oh no. I'm not ready to start a... Wait, would it be a pseudo-religion? I'm not sure. What's involved with it being a Spelling Cult? I'm not sure. What does the Cult of Spellings do? I need to know. Oh no, the thing is, they're only being locked. They're only in house arrest for their own protection. It's okay. It's okay. And anyways, they can't break blocks. They're not able to form a union. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Sketchy. Ha! Never. So, what we'll do... Oh, we have 2 potatoes. Welcome. So, I figure we're going to bring... Wait, is this... Oh, actually, what we'll do... And yet again, I have still forgotten about setting up the blaze spawner so we can have XP. Okay, before we do this, again, we're going over to the XP farm. Well, it's not an XP farm yet, but it will be. And what we need is we need wool and sticks. That's all good. That's all good. It's always good to have you at any time you want to, or you're able to show up. And we need the wool. And we're going to make ourselves... Wait. How are we supposed to make these? What are they called? Wind... There we go. Oh, we need the andesite alloy. Bop bop. A bunch of these. Oh, okay. Well, I will see you then. So, what we can do is we can plop these on, and if you're... See you later! And if you are using... And yes, this isn't particularly pretty doing it this way, but if you're doing it this way, does this... Aha! That is going the wrong way. Come on, come on, come on. Click and hold to edit. Click and hold to edit the other way, thank you. So, basically, the plan is this. Because we're using a windmill bearing, we're able to set this to 2 settings. We can have it going up and crunching blazes automatically. Or, we can have it going the other way, and we could sit there and hit blazes, because the blazes do actually just chill and be sent places on their own. Speaking of which, I had better fix that up. I'd completely forgotten that that was a thing. And these sit 1 block above everything, so we can actually not worry about it. And everything does not despawn while it is on a treadmill, which is why I haven't been worrying about the blocks. Although, I had not considered how we were actually going to get out of here now that everything's on. That was a slight mistake. Oh well. It's a good thing we have a shovel. Ba, ba, ba. Because if we have a spot over here where we can just exist and be like, haha, we hit mobs. Actually, I think we can go 1 block deep down further, and then we've got this little gap here, and bop bop bop. That should work. Ah, we do not need to remove everything that quickly. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We still didn't do that. Okay, anywho. I believe the box we need for that are the other way. And basically, from there, that'll be fine. Nope, in here. Boom. Perfect. And we got some crystal. Like 10 out of 10. One of the things I really love about modding is the fact that you can have extra blocks and just be like, haha! We have extra blocks everywhere, and it is so exciting. Come on. Shift, click. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So now we won't get mulched. Double awesome. One of those. Boom. Boom. And we merely have the illusion that it looks good. Although later on, I'm probably going to come back and be like, why is there a bunch of blazes just hiding out under there? Although, that being said, they'll probably get melted by the water. Come on. Hold. Perfect. So I think it'll work out. Okay. Okay, how are blazes gonna spawn there? Well, that is because we have a magic thing called a minecart contraption that we've been holding on to for a couple of episodes, where we went and yoinked a blaze spawner. If we go up here and then along here, nope, in here, if we just pull this out, 1 and a 2, ta-da! Because we can steal spawners, and I think we can steal amethyst buds, which I'm very excited for. Because I think it'll be really cool to go ahead and adopt some amethyst. And just have it growing wherever we want. I think it'll be really neat. Okay, if we just stop that. Well, that's one way to stop it. Okay, so if we... I should not be given power of a wrench. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Yes. Then we put a rail. Bop. Bop. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a little dome over... Well, not a dome. A... other thing that is equally as possible. Overlord Sphere. Yes! What we need is an Overlord Spheling Citadel. That's what we need. And therefore, no one will be able to question whether it was correct or not. Something like that. And basically, actually, I really like that idea. We should put a citadel up in the mountains or something. I'm not sure if we have the block. Like, we don't have the blocks for it now, but having a citadel in the mountains would be so cool. Because that would vibe. I'd be there for that. Bop, bop, bop. So I figure later on we'll probably swap some of this for what is it? Tinted glass, so that the blazes will still spawn. Because blazes won't spawn in overworld daylight levels. 1, 2, 3. But they will spawn with... And we'll need that, so that we'll be able to actually still get our stuff, but nothing else. 2, 3, 4. But they will spawn with pretty much any other light level. Because that's one of the things with making a... Okay. Because we can. That's one of the things with making... Wait, where did our real potatoes go? Our potatoes uncooked themselves. Potatoes! How dare you turn your backs on me? I wish for food, not raw. I want potatoes. You left me potatoes. I want them. I wish for them. I want to munch them. Thank you, potatoes. Your food and sustenance is much appreciated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And like, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll be able to like put details and stuff around the outside of this later. Perfect. What can we add to the outside? Like, I'm busy looking at this and I'm thinking, if we go with, does fortune have an effect on the crops? Like, I assume fortune would. Like, it makes sense fortune would have an effect on crops, but I've never had a hoe with fortune on it. Wait, yes, I do have a hoe with fortune on it. This one has a effect. Oh, it does? Cool. Because I picked that hoe up in... what is it called? An ancient city? Oh, we can use the Myelite. Welcome back. Oh, actually, let's use the end stone. Everybody appreciates end stone. So I'd like for this place to be fairly warm toned down here, and then for, as we go further up, for it to get more cool toned. And I think that would be really cool. I'm just realizing that we probably do not have enough end stone to do this. So we better just remove some and scrimp and save where we can. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. There we go. We shall do it in reverse. It's perfect. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense then if fortune affects seeds. Because, like, I've never really cared to put fortune on a hoe. Because I've been more interested in getting sculpt if I was using anything. And, like, getting crops has always been one of those things where it's like, I'll get around to it. And the only crop I've ever been interested in has been wheat for, what's it called? For mud. Bop. Bop. Okay. So, it's one of those things. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Quack. Oh, cool. Like, it's really neat that some people I hear between either of the games are just like, yeah, I don't really care or know anything about the game, but I'm enjoying it. That's like, wow. I think if we go with the red terracotta, that'll just add a pop of color and it'll be neat. Either that or we go with the tough, because that's a warm grey. And I think that'll look cool. Yes! Yes, you're the first person in the book. Give you a cake. Oh, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I think, like, at the moment, it's pretty bland because we've got no depth or dimension. Yeah, that's how the book theme works. And people can get their names in the book multiple times. But basically, it's the first person to shout out. So if anyone had gone after Quack about that chest, then they wouldn't get their name in the book. I just realized, as with many things, that this section isn't one block off. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. I thought that this was one block off, but it's not. No. The book theme is something that it's something that I like to have as a way that you guys can interact with the stream, because I think that that's a cool thing, because I like what Twitch does with its channel points, but of course this is YouTube and YouTube doesn't have channel points. So doing this, I think, is cool. And I think as the channel grows and evolves and I can find other ways to do stuff, hi Yoru, then I think we'll probably find other ways to do things. Because I like the idea of always having a better stream and always trying to find just that one thing to make something better. Because that to me is important. Because having, like, staying the same grade of ability isn't, like, imagine you were, like, we've all been to primary school or elementary, depending on where you were in the world, right? Oh, should we be rooting for the mobs to stop Spelling's Empire? That is a good question. But imagine if we decided that, oh yeah, we've been to elementary, we don't need to go to any more schooling. That is a chest open. But if yeah, I think they're called firefoxes. We need the quark stuff. No, not the quark stuff, the create stuff. And basically, if you settle for never improving, then you're at a standstill. And for me, I think that is something I can't do to myself. And so I choose to try to improve something every day. Or in this case, every time I stream. I try my best. Like, the thing is, well, funnily enough, I've owned ducks. So I do have some duck names. I've had Little Miss, who was a right old thing. She was quite rude. And she was given to us because she was just dropped over the fence. And I have 2 ducks called Blinky and Limpy, because Blinky has only one eye. She came like that. And Limpy was, when she was little, before she came to us, she was dropped and broke her leg as a duckling. And it healed, and she walks with a limp. She can't go very far. And without having a rest, yeah. And she gets around, and she didn't do well in the farmer's paddock. So she comes and lives in the backyard. And that's why she's called Limpy. And yeah. We also had a duck a while ago called Mr. Pekin. And a pekin is a species of duck. It is a solid name. I did like Mr. Pekin. Aha! We have had our first blaze. Okay, the only thing is we just gotta be careful about them not seeing us now. Whoop. How did you... Oh dear. Wait, did we leave the exit open? Did we leave the exit open? Oh! Oh no! No! Bop. This is fine. What that name is? I'm not sure. Okay, let's try this again. This is fine. I thought I turned this on. Here we go. Listen to that go. This is lovely. Oh. He used to stream dressed as a duck. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now we should be able to bump. Ah, come on. We just need it. Ta-da! Look at that! So eventually we'll be able to actually speed this up so that we can have this going faster and all the grinding wheels going faster. And hopefully, I kind of want to stick a peephole in this. Or, I want free cab! See, look at them go! See, they hit the grinding wheel. Life is good. And hopefully, eventually we get XP. And it'll end up in here. Oh, that's a good idea. You're just putting a patch of glass over here? Yeah. But yeah. We'll be able to add a thing over here that lets this whole mechanism go faster. But we will leave this ticking along. And hopefully we'll come back later and we'll have XP just waiting for us. Okay, now. Oh no! That's terrible! And what we can also do is later on, we can go ahead and just swipe ourselves a blaze or two. And that's one of the advantages of using a windmill, because we can turn it the other way, swipe a blaze, and use it for cooking. We should have just a 1440. Wait, what is it? 140. Oh no. Give me back my screens. Please, I need my screens. Okay. Am I still live? Am I still live? Wait, where's chat? My screen just went black. One moment, I'm just getting my phone out. My second screen just died. Okay, there we go. No, I want my other screen back as well. What? Okay. I'm not live? Okay, I have... So, I think there's a problem with my monitor cable or something, because my screen just died and came back. And it's just like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Nobody's gonna worry about that happening. Yeah, it's scuffed. It's not a scuffed stream, it's a scuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, not Rick. Wait, blazes can be used to make steams? Things? Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a moment of panic and a half. Okay, I have chat on my phone just in case that happens again. I'll be able to see what's happening. Oh gosh. I think I might have to replace my HDMI cable or something. Oh. But then again, it is like the cheapest of cheap monitors, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Oh my. Wait. Yeah, blazes can be made to make steam engines. Basically, you use the blaze to boil water, and what you do is you heat up the blaze, and as long as there's water, be cool, like making steam. Because what you do is you power the blaze. We've got one of the blazes over here. Yeah, basically go like that with the poor fella. Look at him! Isn't he adorable? Wait, where are you? Be gone! I have smite! Told you I had smite. Yeah, you'd think that the cheapest cheap shouldn't afford any errors. Look at him! Isn't he adorable? Yeah, have another piece of wood. But, yeah. It is a decapitated blaze. I think it's called a blaze cage or something like that. Wait, I can double check. He is trapped forever. Yeah, it's called. Oh, it's called a blaze burner. And like, look at this. And then it looks like this. Wait. But and then we can give them a straw? Wait! If we could give them lava! Oh! Yeah, this is a thing that Create does. If you want to learn about something, it has the wiki inbuilt for most things. And you're able to just be like, oh yeah, I want to learn about this item. Or this thing. Yeah. And it makes it achievable to actually play such a big thing. Hi, Joseph. And yes, that is a chest, Ella. Too late. We probably could make a functioning computer. Rick do be lagging. So, our first order of business is we attack the cliff. So we're not worrying about anything further than here for now. And we are just going down. You're right. We don't know who this Rick person is. They're imposters. And we are suspicious about this. This is a suspicious cave. Cave? Cliff? Something? Is it a cave or a cliff? I'm not sure. It's neither. It's a ravine. So I figure what we'll do is we'll actually... Oh, what if we make this out of the deep slate? So it's like this big, very obvious 65 hours. That's intense. If we make it out of blackstone, I keep saying blackstone when I mean deep slate. I guess. And if we go and we make it out of deep slate, then we're able to have like this really, really big and imposing wall that actually has like a boom. This belongs to the people over there and this belongs to the people over here. At this point, I'm not sure, but I'm starting to think that Not Rick is actually like some sort of Discord gremlin that just exists in cyberspace. You mean I have two bots? I have Not Rick. Oh, no! No! I'm pretty sure Not Rick has the most advanced capture out there then. Wait, did I just see an apple? Did I pick up an apple? No, I picked up rotten flesh. Never mind. We do not want rotten flesh. We do not want wheat seeds. We will accept the other bits, though. I figure if we do this in sections, it'll be better. So, one, I am kind of a dirt hoarder. Like, dirt, stone, deep slate. I kind of hoard those. You never know when you're going to need them, so they're one of those things that I almost always collect. Because, like, you never have enough. That being said, we probably could have done this quicker with a drill. Oh no! Being sick is never fun. I hope you get better soon. And like, I think at some point, we'd better make ourselves a drill. Like one of the vertical drills. Because it'll make our lives a lot easier. But that being said, I think doing this is a lot of fun too. Because, like, there is just so much fun in terrain destruction. That and TNT. And speaking of TNT, we can actually make our own... Oh, okay. The question then becomes, do we make a TNT farm? Or... Yeah, do we make a TNT farm? Or do we make ourselves a creeper farm? Because, like, we could do them both. Because a creeper farm is a TNT farm is an extension of making a potions factory, basically. Or at least that's the way I've always seen it. If we just compress this. Oh, it is single player, but TNT is always so much fun to use. Because you get to do this. We only have 8, so we don't get to make many explosions. Why would you go and cramp your leg muscles? That's just cruel and unusual. Yes, that is a chest. Ba 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 ba. Because we get to do things like this. Aha! Oh hey, no, that's not a zombie. For a minute there, I thought that was the zombie. Bum ba 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 ba. Because as far as I'm concerned, landscaping with TNT. You can dislike. Okay. I know I have no room to talk, but still. Dislocating your thumb, it doesn't sound healthy. Wait, do we have flame on this? Aha, we do have flame. Ba-da-ba. Perfect. I thought I had those close enough that they would be linked. Apparently not. Target practice. Boom. Yeah. That is a lot of time. Like, honestly. But then again, I probably have no room to talk as someone... Like, as someone who exists on the internet and does things, I probably have no room to talk when it comes to actually doing stuff online. Because, you know, social media is an actual thing. But still, every time I hear how long people exist on there, I'm just like, what? Like, to be perfectly honest, I think the most time I spend online would have to be reading stories. Like, whether it's reading webtoons or reading not reading anime, reading manga or fiction. Ah! My favorite one has to be one called Kubera, which I've followed. Definitely Kubera. I think it's Indonesian, and it's an adventure fantasy where I am in awe of the author Karigom's planning, because somehow this author has pulled off time travel plots that were planned basically, I want to say 5 to 10 years ahead of time. And I'm just like, what? And every time I go back and I reread, because the author takes quite long planning breaks. And so every time I go back and I reread it, I find out little details that now link up to bits. And I'm just like, wait, that bit there is actually foreshadowing for this bit here? And that was actually many, many years ago? And it's just like, wow. Or that bit that I thought was out of character moments in like the first 100 chapters. Because this thing's like, I think it's over 1,000 chapters long by now. It's quite an... Oh. Hello. I got a cooler bow. It's a whole thing, and I am here for it. I've never heard of Itaewon class? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, awesome. And... Oh. Are okay playing? I don't know what game ROK is. That being said, I do know the feeling of playing a game almost 12 hours a day. At one... Oh, Rise of Kingdom. I think I've vaguely heard of it, but I haven't looked into it. What's it like? Like, I think one of my friends... Oh! Well, like, I think city builders cover quite a range of styles. Like, they're one of those games, one of those genres where it's like, oh yeah, if you really tilted squint, Minecraft fits into it. Oh! Oh! I hope... Oh! That kind of city builder, that's cool. I find when city builders are wanting me to go ahead and manage resources on a major scale, I'm not super interested. So, like, looking at city skylines, I was like, wait. Hooray? Okay. I'm gonna ask you about that later, Yoru. I'm curious. So, hopefully... Like, I think this is the level where I want our first layer of this. Like, I've been enjoying Pal World on the side. It's definitely not what the bad press is made about. Cool. It out to be like yeah, like, I've definitely found the exploration quite fun. I've enjoyed going out with different pals and seeing what's around and how things are like. And I've enjoyed going and basically exploring and seeing all the stuff. Like, I think personally, I would like I'd like to see it once it's had a few updates as well, because there are some points where it's kind of glitchy and like oh yeah, I have a friend who's really looking forward to Nightingale, and like they've convinced me to get it. And I'm just like, all right, fine. You have twisted my arm. We shall get the game. Yeah, the amount of times I've had pals just glitch through the floor and be like, yep, okay. Oh, it's just come out? Oh, cool. I'll need to buy it next month, though. I kind of my resolve crumbled on buying the Forgotten City. Happy New Hour! And it's one of those games that I bought for a friend of mine because they were looking at getting into... Oh, I budget a certain amount of money for games each month, and I either save that money or I spend it. And if I save that money, it goes into the pot for next month. And I spent a lot at the beginning of the year on games that we'd be playing. Hi, Ulysses! I should teach you that to the Cyrusy. Oh. Oops. And so I kind of oversplurged on games that we'd be playing throughout the year, but games for myself, it's basic. Oh, what's sturdy stuff? You know what? We'll figure that one out. So I didn't buy anything over this January, which recovered my costs. So that is a chest. That is definitely double chest for Alibi. I'll be. Oh, no problem. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, the fact that you're here is the big thing. Like, people choosing to be here is just like, wow. And I don't think that will ever get old for me. We just broke our pick. Let's just make a new one and enchant it, I think. Bum, bum. Oh, Holocure. Oh, hi, Fendo. Oh, so, yeah, I'm not actually employed due to a few external circumstances. Oh, actually, wait. I have a pick I can combine with this. Where is it? Aha, there we go. I'm breaking 3, fortune 2. I like this idea. Yes? Yes! I stream for 3 hours usually. Okay, that is 6, and this is 14. Okay. Look at that! So, normally, yeah, it's about 3 hours. Basically, I have a few disabilities that make it a bit hard for me to get a job. So doing this, I am still like, this is a way I can help my situation. It's something I can do. And yeah. And also, evening feelings have, like, evening feelings brain just is a bit floppy. Okay. So, this is functional. I'm happy. Good luck for your maths. I hope it works out well. Good night. And so, once we clear out this stone on this layer, we are ready to put down the wall. Well, it's not really a wall, it's more like a retaining wall, but still, there will be the wall. And like, this should be good. Actually, we will also grab the coal. Kind of. The only difference is between this and the Attack on Titan wall is the fact that this is going up a mountain. So it's more like, I suppose, old castles, where some of them would exist on hills and stuff. Da-da-da. Look at that. We have XP. Oh, what's my favorite manga? If I'm going all time, I really liked reading Birdman, and I come back to that occasionally. I also really liked D. Greyman, but if I'm looking at all the... Oh, the original run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was also good. But only the original run, like before it was turned into the modern interpretation. Because I wasn't so much there for that. Was it built in creative or the Yu-Gi-Oh! City built? Yeah, before card games on motorcycles. But actually way before that as well. Like, back, the original run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was back before it was actually codified into a card game. And the card game was just in an episode of it. Or not. Oh, loads of creepers around my base. We're staying up here. It just showed up in one of the chapters, I should say. And then from there, I guess, oh dear, I've forgotten his name. Thingamabob, the mangaka, was informed that basically, please make this more about the card game. This has been your well and truly most popular thing. Also, I think there was something about being requests on where to get the cards, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. Wait, there was a whole tournament over the Egyptian god cards? Oh, wow. That's cool. like me and my sibling, we used to play with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We were also banned when we were particularly young because from watching the show. Because of we were adventurous children in reenactment. I'm pretty sure my mum looked at it and was like, I don't want you to try and extract the soul from your sibling. Oh, so it depends on how you look at it. Because the first season of Pokemon would have been technically the first anime I watched, but I don't think most I mean, between the two of us, we would have quite willingly tried it. The two of us were quite rambunctious children that tried a lot of things. We also had to be banned from Power Rangers because we reenacted that too. On unwitting children! Although thankfully they were in the year above us. Like, unfortunately, we were the prime example of, like, you know how some adults are like, no! Don't send your children and let them watch these things. It'll cause violence. Well, unfortunately, Little Ling was definitely the thing that sat there and was like, you know what? Red Ranger can do this, so I'm going to do this, and you are going to be the putty. Funnily enough, we didn't actually have a gaming system, so, and we didn't have a computer. Yes. Spieling and Spieling's sibling was definitely, we will try this at home. A 10 out of 10. I am surprised we survived sometimes. Like, 10 out of 10, do not try that stuff at home. Like, okay, we need torches. That is not the chest for torches. This is the chest for torches. Thank you. There we go. But, so, I never got a chance to see Mortal Kombat. Play Mortal Kombat. I did end up... Hi, Shelby, welcome! Oh no, wait, we were going to light this up. We do not want groaning walls. Or floors. Or anything else. Well, actually, do I have any of the cards? I might. I definitely still have some Pokemon cards. Although, I think my sibling ended up taking my Flygon and Houndoom. Accidentally. It was a shiny Flygon. Oh, look at the Enderman. Yes, you are a very cute Enderman. You're about to speak the enchantment table? That would be very impressive. I'm not sure Galactic is supported. Also, please keep chat to English. Our stream is English only. If you're not able to speak English, then we do speak emoji here. Yes. We do worry about the casting of spells. Oh, there was a moment for a bit that we thought we had an original Pikachu card. But then, unfortunately, it got lost in one of the moves. And it was much disappointment. And we never had any real Yu-Gi-Oh cards because the dollar store, which was where the only place we could actually find Yu-Gi-Oh cards, not the Pokemon cards, sold them, and they were fake as anything. Yeah, the fat Pikachu card. It looked like you could push it over and it would roll down a hill. It was so cute. And it looked like it was drawn with pencil. And it was just so adorable. Like a really good artist rendition. Like, whenever I saw that card, I was like, oh, this is so adorable. But that being said, that was my siblings' pride and joy. So I knew better than to touch that one. Any other cards, that was fine. Ba, 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 ba. And like, I think... Oh, right. I forgot. I never actually answered what was my first anime. Now this is going back a while. I think my first anime would have been one of the Dragon Ball movies. A friend was like, here, watch this. And I'm like, I don't get it. It's cartoons. It's cool cartoons. And then they're like, yeah, just watch it. And I'm like, it has fighting in it. And they're like, yeah. And that was the end of Spieling, trying to be a normal person. I no longer fit in with the normal... Well, I never fit in with the normal crowd, but still. There was no more attempts made. And then, funnily enough, unlike most, like, I'm pretty sure most people would be like, oh yeah, I have discovered anime. Now I discover the shonen ones. Yeah. But I ended up going and finding D. Grey Man. And then everything else. Before finding the major shonen gate ones. And I was like, hey, this vibes. And, like, I think that was pretty neat. Wait, we have some sand. Yes? Yes. Awesome. Do not put that in there right now. We will regret doing that if we do that. Oh. Like, I think the Fate series... I liked, like, the first couple of JoJo's. But I think after that, it was not really my vibe. And it was really, really different. Bop, 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 bop. It was like really, really different to anything else I'd ever seen. Okay, so what this is doing is it's marking out the corners of where everything is. So once we go down, we can actually go like this. Ba, 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 ba. Ta-da! Like 10 out of 10. This is my favorite way to do any of this. And we can take this up. Oh, and what is it? Red line? Red racer? No. Initial D. How did I get from that to initial D? That one was also one that my friends were like, you have to sit down and watch this. Oh! Oh! That one's really, really cute. Actually, all the Eevee looking ones are really, really cute. They have the big eyes and they're so fluffy. Like, I think with Initial D, all of the people look like potatoes and all the budget went on the cars. And it's just like, yeah, we can see where all the money went. That being said, all the racing... Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho! Oh... That one was my favorite for the longest time. Like, I wish they expanded on the Demon World arc. Like, especially... Like, and I was also really sad to hear the fact that the mangaka ended up having health issues, and that's why they had to basically stop. Like, I think One Piece as a story has been a really amazing story. I still read One Piece, but that being said, I think it's definitely not my favorite. And like, I feel like it's a very efficient art style, and I cannot fault Oda for having that kind of art style after so many years of drawing. Like, good on him. And also, it feels like it's come to a quite a conclusion, and it has its own trading card. Okay, that would be really cool. Like, just to look it up and see. Okay, this should feel really tall, imposing, and not something you actually want to deal with. And we'll be able to decorate this, I think, with some really high contrast blocks. Yes! Oh, I'm here for this. Yes! And like... Oh, hi, Sai! And like... I'm trying to think of the prettiest anime I've seen. Like, I really liked... what was it called? Kanaberi of the Iron Fortress was really good. Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. Like, they had really pretty art. Really pretty... animation. Like... those two are ones that I will always recommend if someone likes pretty animation. Like, Grimgar is one where it's got a fantasy, glowy type vibe. Yeah, Fantasy and Ash is just, oh yeah! Like, I was reading Demon Slayer at the time, and I was like, I don't want to pick up another anime right now, I'm too busy. But I saw the shorts for it, and it was very pretty. Okay. So, yeah, I'd probably say that Demon Slayer would be one that I'd put as... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stuff from Violet Evergarden. Yeah. Oh. What's it called? I'm trying to... like, some of the bits from Sailor Moon are pretty, but I don't think I'd write home about it. Like, especially with the transformation sequences, those feel very jarring compared to everything else. But, like, I can understand the cutting corners there. Okay, so what I want to do is I would like to plant a crop circle. We need a bucket. Our bucket will be in this chest. Ah! I love the fact that I can actually tell which stuff my things are in. This is great. Now, did I drain the water? Do we have... Hi, Joseph! I've just realized that was my last... That was my last infinite water source. We would have had to go on a quest for water otherwise. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, so we go water there. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Wait. I'm trying to remember. I did take the town's water supply. I'm entering my evil maniacal phase. It is a chest. Welcome, Red. Wait, now I've got 2 reds in chat. It is double red. I'm trying to remember the anime that had the red head and the dude that wore like a scholar's robe and had like a skull on his head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that one was pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is that... No? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, do I need to put water there? I thought you stretched out 5 blocks. Hey? Okay. We can work with that. Oh, the main character's Chise. Whatever anime that is, that one's pretty as well. It's kind of like a slice of life, vaguely romancy type one. It's ish. Like it's kind of weird. And like I haven't seen the second season. Yeah, Ancient Magus. That one. Like apart from the fact that she actually gets sold as a slave in the first episode. I always forget about that fact. She goes ahead and then sells herself. there's apparently there's nothing wrong with that. Never mind. Anime is strange sometimes. Like, if you go and you tell just the average person in the street, oh yeah, hey, yeah, I had forgotten about that until I was like mentally going through the anime, and then I'm like, oh wait. Imagine walking up to someone in the street and being like, oh yeah, hey, I know you only like sitcoms and soap operas, but have you seen this? The person goes ahead and then gets sold. yeah, that's yeah, we are talking about anime. The place where the weird stuff happens. I mean, there's no other place where anything like that happens in media, unless you're looking for the really weird sci-fi stuff. Or Game of Thrones. I think those are the two ones where it gets covered. A good games chat. Oh! I mean, honestly, I think No Man's Sky, when it came out, it didn't sound great. It sounded quite not great. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your favorites Hunter x Hunter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I've heard good things about Hunter x Hunter. I found it hard to get into. But, like, personally speaking, I as far as I know, I'm in the minority on that one. But I really like the character designs, and all of the moments I've seen online are just like, chef's kiss. So, I'm probably going to have to give Hunter x Hunter another watch. Also, XXX Holic was another one. I read that one rather than watched it. I think it was XXX Holic. Hi, Lucky! Welcome! Because, like, the art style and stuff was just, so pretty. Okay, so, I figure what we'll do here. The cars in Initial D were very nice. Also, I'm like, I keep needing to go back to it, but I'm like halfway through the new Trigun. I still need to go back to it though. Vaporwave, yeah, the music in Initial D was also really good. Like, nothing else, they could have had a really good go of that. Wait, we should not be planting. Wait, if we leave this patch 5 there. Oh, yeah. Like, I enjoyed B&A on the first watch, but on the second watch it bored me. Because, like, the first time I watched it, I was like, hey! This is amazing! I'm gonna watch it again in like a week, because I really enjoyed this. And then I came back to it a couple of weeks later and I'm like, hey, I want to vibe with this again. And then I watched it and I'm like, I can't get past the second episode. This is really boring me. But the animation and everything was just like, ah! Like, I cannot fault B&A's animation. Like, that was just such a vibe. Like, I think most of what Studio Trigger does has really, really great animation. Okay, we need the andesite and the... Wait, where is our andesite? Do we have any more andesite? I think the only... But Studio Ghibli. Anything that Studio Ghibli has made has been really great, though. Do we have any andesite? Oh dear. I think we might have to go on an andesite quest. Okay, if we put that in there. Sword Art. Okay. I might have to judge you if you're going through all the sequels. Like, honestly, my faith in Sword Art Online is just rock bottom. I do not believe in Sword Art Online after the Fairy Realm stuff. Like, I had to be encouraged, seriously encouraged to sit through the sequels. Sigh. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Alright. If we grab ourselves a bed. It was worse than anything I'd seen. I mean, I will admit, Sai does that. Sai needs to learn taste. Like, personally speaking, I think we got a rocket in here. Yes, we do. Great. Okay. You yearn to suffer for the sake of... Well... Neither? Yeah, neither. I think if we head over here... And we mine out anything that's over here? Worse than the American. Oh. Wait. Pop. Okay. We have a few rockets. Let's do this. Okay. I mean, if it's... To be perfectly honest, I think it doesn't really matter their gender. I know, it still doesn't matter. Like, for me, when it comes to making friends or anything like that, it's never mattered. Because the way I see it, if you're a good person, then you're a good person. And, like, The Hollow isn't an anime, but it deserves a third season on a thing. Yeah, like, I know some people get weird about making friends with other genders and stuff. Or stuff. But I think... Okay, we're looking for the andesite. But I think, personally speaking, it just causes a lot... I did just fly past Emerald. The mountain ranges around here are huge. And that is because of the data packs that we're using. I'm kind of hoping that we will be able to find some more. Because, like, here's some more emerald. Woo! And now we have fortune. Da-da-da! this is the way I've been trading with the villagers. I've just been out mining emeralds. Honestly, I should be getting some Silk Touch and doing that, but no big. Hello? Rocky outcropping with some andesite. I would like it, please. That is a zombie. But I think yeah, like I think when it comes to societal pressure and stuff like that, when it's generational, it's hard to shake off. Like, even if you don't realize you're doing it. So it's one of those things where it's like, just dealing with your own bubble is good enough sometimes. And that's okay. That is granite. We need the crunchy rock. The crunchy rock, we have found it. Oh, I should have brought a shulker. Like, also, I think for older generations, it's kind of hard because we're in a time where things are changing a lot faster. And so for older generations, they look and they're like, oh, well, back in my day, this wasn't appropriate. You were supposed to, like, ask the father, do this, ask permission. Or you went to specific places to interact with people. And now it's very different, so yeah. Yeah, it can suck. And unless you have really good relationships where the older generation is willing to listen, it makes it extra tough. And that can be hard, I think. And especially when the older generation thinks that they're actually listening and they aren't. Because I also think that with the older generation, that in some cases they try to change, but they don't quite get it right. Because, like, okay, weird question, but actually I'm not going to ask that question because I realized that would probably show up some ages, so I'm not going to ask. But let me just think about rephrasing and okay, so for any Gen Xers or millennials, you'll already see the fact that yeah, that there is some change. And, like, or if you're on social media, you'll hear the iPad generation talk. And the fact that that there is already that change. And, like, a good example is the fact yeah, I heard that and I'm like, oh, well, funnily enough, there is actually a comparison made there. Because back when reading was starting to become accessible for a lot of people, there were articles about the fact that reading and books and things was becoming a plague of inactivity and stuff like that. And children these days are going out and they're just reading. They're wasting their time, reading their life away, and whatever will we do with these children? So I think... yeah, I think... There'll always be outliers. It's okay, Sai. We have video games for that. Although, my bookshelf says otherwise. Reading is definitely my hobby. Or Minecraft. Not sure which. And so, I think as humans, we're okay. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Also, we have a few stacks of stuff. We're good. We manage. It's just the responsibility of the younger generation to be a pain in the ass. Sorry, in the butt. That's the way I see it. Sorry! Which way are we supposed to go? I think we're supposed to go that way. Yes! I know! I thought I was doing so well, and then it just slipped out, and then I was like, oh. Oh, I have failed. I'm like, oh. I was so close this time. Oh, actually, while we're here, if we just grab some of the saplings from this tree, because we don't have any of the yellow. Yeah. I think Gen Alpha will be the first ones to be like, yes, we're going to be cyborgs, just watch us. And I think that'll almost be really cool or really terrifying. Like, I think, wait, is there? There is not, okay. Like, the idea of cyborgs, really cool. However, Robocop, on the other hand, is kind of like the perfect warning piece of why cyborgs are also kind of not a great idea. But also a talking point on yes emotions, no emotions. Okay, we've got a sapling, so we can grow this. You will win an army of Gen Alphas. I mean, I think winning over an army of Gen Alphas, like, that would be pretty tricky. Wait. I've only seen the remake. I might have to look back and see the original, because I don't remember seeing the failed versions. Because that sounds horrifying, just hearing about... Yeah, congratulations. We had all of these other versions of you just hanging around. But like, the whole chest and like, seeing the organs just hanging out being like blah 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 was one of those things that really stuck with me. Oh, that is, oh. Hi, welcome. I think you've been here before. It's good to have you. Ah! I'm glad to have you back then. Aha! Okay, we have 2 saplings. Let us skedoodle. Blah-blah. So, since last time you were here, we ended up dying again. And we're now in a survival world that is modded. I mean, I think using ChatGPT is kind of... Like, personally speaking, I don't like ChatGPT, like... But that's my own personal opinion. Well, from an artistic standpoint, like, generating images... Because of what ChatGPT is required to be trained on, I don't like it. Because having to go and scrape other images, whether it's... Because you have to get the images from other artists, and I don't like that. Yeah, it's made a lot of like... There was another Minecraft YouTuber who was like, hey, oh, Quibblecop, that's it. Hey, bud! Let's just grab this. Yoink! We plug it in here. Pop! That'll get mixing. Yeah, and the fact that Quibblecop went and did that made me just be like, oh, wow. That's one way not to care about your audience. Because, like, I think that's the kind of thing where it's just like, this here. I'm busy waving my hands between the camera and me, and I'm just like, yeah. It's kind of that thing where it's just like, you gotta care about the people you're doing this for. You gotta care about what you're doing. It makes no sense to just be like, I give it over to a machine. Because, like, if you're giving it over to a machine, then why not sit and do a desk job? Because, I mean, if I went and I gave a robot a paintbrush, it feels like the same thing. Like, my model. I use tools to make my model, but it's still me doing it. And, like, to me... yeah. My Hero Academia? Who's my favorite villain? Oh! Who's my favorite villain in My Hero Academia? I think I liked how... Like, I haven't watched My Hero Academia. I've read it. And... trying to remember his name. Fire guy. Welcome to my way of reading anime. I only ever remember a couple of people's names in any anime. Yeah, Darby. I really like how they structure any panels with him on it, because they swoop around with the flames, and that's really cool. Like, a lot of manga with fire powers and water powers, all of the panels tend to be a lot more swoopy and dynamic, which is really cool. Like, when you look at panels with a lot of elemental powers, they tend towards being a lot more centered around those powers. And it is so cool. And whether that's Naruto or My Hero Academia or Bleach or anything like that, like, it was the same on the occasions that the dude that had have fun. The dude that what's his name? The dude that had Senbon Sakura. Byakuya. Whenever he was on the panels, he was all, I have swoopiness. And like, anything that goes ahead and I haven't watched the final arc, but I imagine it's good because the final arc was rather good. Apart from the fact that there was, it felt like Kubo was tired. Like, reading the panels, the art was still on point, but reading the panels, it felt like Kubo was tired in drawing. And like, some of the artists, some of the mangaka, when you get to the end of a manga, it looks like the artist is tired, because at the beginning of a manga, you have all of these beautiful backgrounds, and there are expressions on their faces that are actually, they're like, ah, and oh, and all of this, and they're excited and stuff. And then at the end, there's only half of that. And the backgrounds might be just a few lines. And it's just like, oh, well, I guess for both the reader and you look very, like, the art here is very tired. And I think sometimes that's important to know. Even if someone loves their work, it's time to take a break. And we need... From what I know, there was also some sort of harassment. But I was... That was a long time ago, so my memory could be faulty. So take my words with a grain of salt. Yeah, harassing people is not cool. Doesn't matter if they live a million miles away or right close to home. Harassment is just not a cool thing to do. Now, we need... Let me think about this. Let's just double check this. If we go bump, 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 and then we put the windmill bearing on top. I said if we put the windmill bearing on top. Wait. Bump. Oh, yeah. Fine. A new looking starship? Like, is it for the new expedition? Because I heard that they're actually integrating the expeditions with your current world saves, which I think is really cool. It allows for more seamless world. Like it feels like you can actually go between things now pretty easily. We need sticks. makes sense. Okay, somewhere we have glue. There we go, we have glue. Okay, so we should be able to go gluing from there to there, there to there. Okay. So when this turns, bump, bump. That in fact does not work. I was kind of hoping that would work. You know what? We're doing it the tried and true way. We are going to go ahead. We are going to unglue all of that so we don't have glue just hanging around. Pop. So the general idea is what we're doing here is we are making Happy New Hour. A thing where we can actually power a little crop rotational device. So what I think we'll do is we'll pop a little cogwheel fan up here and then bring it up into here and then spin it around. Oh, that sounds exciting. Okay, we will need a bunch of these. And we will need to dig through here. And yet again, we're getting rid of our water. Yoink! Wait a minute. If we go like this. Wait. What a no! Pop. Okay. Perfect. So we get a windmill here. A turnabob. We should be sorted. That sounds really fancy. Like a starborn runner. It sounds like it should be edged in like silver or something. And be all shiny. There we go. Okay, if we grab ourselves, we need 2 gears. For that, we need some wood. It doesn't have a... It's a ship that's doomed to fail. Oh, wait. Is it one of... Like, in No Man's Sky, there are ships that are kind of organic looking. And those ships, they sometimes float. So it makes me think, or wonder, if it's one of those kind of ships. Because that sounds pretty cool. Yeah. We're talking about another game called No Man's Sky, which is a space-based game, but this mod here is called Quark, the one that lets you sort the containers, and it also gives you the different containers. It also gives you the leaves, and those leaves, and those mushrooms, and those crystals, and that, and those dogs, and it gives you a lot of stuff, and those letters. And we're also playing with Create and a few other mods. Right. Bum, ba, ba. One of those. Like, as far as I'm concerned, no mod pack that I play is ever complete without Create. And if I was playing in Fabric, I would also prefer to have, oops, There we go. I'd also prefer to have Tetra. I'm not familiar with Tetra. Pop. Okay, that should be good. I also like using Spectrum. Oh, a weapons customization mod. Ooh, fancy. Now, I think I can waterlog this. Let's just try this. I'm pretty sure we can waterlog it. Yes! Aha! Oh! Like, I wanted to use Quark, and that's why we're on Forge. As well as originally, when I was initially looking at doing this, some of the mods that I wanted to use were Forge only, but have since been ported over. Bop. Aha! We're fancy. We're all the fancy. So, like, 10 out of 10. Trying modding is a lot of fun. And what I recommend doing is using a mod loader if you want to do that sort of thing. Okay, so doing this. The ugliest sail possible, but that's okay. Is that turning that? Yes, it is. This is great. That'll be turning that. This is great. This is awesome. Thought I turned that off. There we go. Double awesome. Fabric is home to many a optimization mod. Fabric is probably the one I would recommend if you were starting, because it gives you access to sodium and stuff. It's also, I think, simpler, generally speaking. Here's me busy remembering about having to install Fabric and then everything else. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Forge is going to be non-existent in a few years. But then again, it's going to be replaced by NeoForge, so I'm not too worried. Alright, we need a harvester. What does a harvester look like? I think it's called a harvester. Yes! Ah! Okay, andesite, some iron sheets, and a thing. We need some more iron sheets. Wait, pop. Yeah, the only reason I haven't gone with NeoForge is because, well, not all the mods are available on it yet. So it's kind of like, oh, sad times. It's kind of like in that, what is it, pseudospace? Iffy space? Yeah. NeoForge is like in its awkward teenage phase. Where it's all gangly and it's just like, help. Yeah, like, I think with Fabric. Wait, where's my handle? I've lost my handle. Handle! I require thee! Aha! We have the handle! Da 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 da! I have misplaced this handle so many times. It just keeps getting lost. I think what I'll have to do is make a few more handles and put them around the place. And leave one on here. Because the amount of times this is warped off and I cannot find it. I'm just like, ah! This is going crazy. It's ridiculous. Oh, yes, I have discovered that hidden advancement accidentally. Like, the good thing about being in... Wait, what mode am I in? I'm trying to remember if I'm in hard mode or what, but... Either way... We have food. So it's not a worry. We're fine. Okay, bomb. Look at that. We did not need this many. It's fine. Okay. So we should be able to go and do a... Oh, hex casting. I've heard good things about hex casting, but I've never really seriously looked into it. Wait a minute. Do I need a mechanical bearing on there? I think I need a mechanical bearing on there. Hey. It is a mechanical bearing! It is a mechanical bearing, right? Yes! Oh! Okay. Yeah, because, like, I think Botania's the mod that I've previously looked to for magic optimization and stuff like that. Or vaguely magical type stuff. But I chose to leave it out of this pack because I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, we lead on Botania or anything like that. But... Oh... Being 6 really does suck. Ooh, we could have some fun with that. Mechanical, no, mechanical berry. There we go. Okay, we can make that. Like, 10 out of 10, being sick is really the worst experience. Bum, bum. Like, honestly, I think between being sick and just getting injured, I think I'd take getting injured most times because Botania, Tech or Magic mod. Like, I think I use Botania as both. It's just how I go about my life with it. So I think we can go like this. Like, also half the time I use it as a flower mod. Not gonna lie, the flowers in it are just too pretty. Can we attach this like this? Do we have to attach it like this? That's not cool. I don't want to attach it like that. Nah. That is not a healthy flavor. That is... I'm really hoping... There. Like, please don't... Please look after yourself. Okay, I think if we go like this, this should solve the problem. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Being ill is probably one of the most unpleasant feelings out there, I think. think we can't get away. Wait, why are you sticky? Why is that sticky? You know what? We're just vibing with it. We're not going to worry about that. I glued the dirt. Ah! Okay, let's just wait for it to come back around. Because I just realized something else. We didn't actually add any way to get the materials back. I just added the thing and it was like, yeah, this is fine. So I'm gonna have to, oh bother, to add the whole thing back in. Pop. Okay, there we go. The glue, the dirt. Please return. Okay, there we go. So now it should spin perfectly fine, right? Thank you. I like to pride myself on the music I produce. I did jump on the farm patch. I cannot say anything else other than I jumped on the farm patch because it is true. I did. Okay, there we go. We have done it. We did it. We did it. Yes! The next step is to put a chest on here and... Oops. I think I broke a thing. I did break a thing. There are now 9 What are the other 2 deadly sins? I must know. Oh gosh. And... Oh, okay. Have I committed the other 2? Wait, wait. Is one of them not lighting up the builds? Because I'm pretty sure I've not done that. Okay, so we need a chest, and I think we need... What is it? An item? ITEM... No. No, that's not what it is. A... transfer? Oh. Okay. At create. Okay. Somewhere in here, there's a little grabby thing. There we go. Portable storage interface. So we need... And this thing does something really cool. What happens is we have twirly bits, and we put a bit of that on. Oh, we jump on farmland and we get in trouble. Gotcha. Then we have a block, and then they connect. And they pass all the stuff over. And you put a chute attached to it, and then they pass things along. And we're good. So I think we've got 2 chutes. So we can make the doohickeys. One, 2. Okay. Wait. So does jumping on farmland equal 2 deadly sins? Is this what it's come to? If so, we may have problems. Like, all the problems. So if we're putting 1 there, and I figure we go... The other one has not been said. Oh no. Oh no. Now I'm worried. Because I have not committed. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh no! Now I'm terribly worried. Wait a minute, if we destroy this, put it here. Then we can go here. Go like that. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. It's just worry spelling day. Wait a minute. I just realized something very important. Because of how this is set up, yeah, we're not actually going to be able to get any room for this because of this. Huh? Okay. Oh no, wait, we can do it. We can go ahead and put a hopper going out and then a chest over here. And that should work. There we go. It'll be slightly slower, but it'll do the job. Ooh! Lightsabers! Okay. So we need a chest and some iron. Funnily enough, we have some iron and a chest. Look at that. I knew I had one somewhere. Hello, chest, hopper. Thank you. Those are the wrong items. Oh, okay. What's the pity? Here I was busy hoping I'd get the Force, turn into a Sith, take over the galaxy, crush the Jedi underneath my heel, and raise an empire. All my hopes are crushed suddenly. Not Rick the Venus flytrap. 10 out of 10 can see this working. Okay, so we can turn this on, and off we go. Wait. I forgot I forgot two very important steps. 1, put the chests on this thing. 2, attach that. It's left behind. I have this is very, very important things. I did it. Oops. I mean, personally speaking, I think that's a good way to do it. Unfortunately, and I try to, but unfortunately, swearing around here is pretty embedded into the what's it called? The lexicon. So you get a lot of people being like, "Oh yeah, F this, F that." And I'm just like, I'm never going to reach my goal of having squeaky clean language. I shall just sort of sit here and be like, oh. Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, crap is kind of, well, it literally is another word for excrement. Pop. Okay. Let's try this. One more time. 1, 2. We glue. Okay, we glue from here to there. Okay, everything's glued. Hopefully we don't pick up the dirt this time. And 1, 2. Perfect. Ah, look at that. It's magic. Wait, we've put this too close. I think we've put this too close. Have we put this too close? Yeah, we've put this too close. Because we need to put this 1 block further away. Of course we do. Because we need a space between them. Yes, industrialization. It does that. There we go. Okay, that should work now. We got a chest. It goes around. It collects things. Stuff goes in there. This looks good. I think now what we'll do is eventually this will get replaced. In fact, we could probably, once the aqueduct goes in, replace it with some water coming down onto a water wheel. I think that'll look really good. Time to no! Don't do it the French way! I don't think I can survive that! I need my head! Da, 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 da. Like, if I lose my head... Wait. I haven't heard about that one. That sounds a lot more modern than Madame Guillotine. I can live with that. Oh my goodness. Oh no. What have I done? No. So I figure what we'll do. It's much recent. Oh, I imagine so. Like spraying them with. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the chamber pots are for. And apparently there used to be a law where you actually had to yell out the window to make sure no one was below before you threw. I think that was in London or something. Because there were too many people getting their getting chamber pots dumped on them. That was London? Oh, yes! I got my information correct! Woohoo! Heck yeah! So, basically, I figure we can use a few of these things. It's still in London today. Oh, wow! But then again, as far as I know, there's a lot of laws that are pretty hard to get rid of once they're in the book. So it's kind of that thing of once you put it in, we've got to use these. These are so cool. Ah! Oh, never mind then. Like, I think... Oh, this is the old system? Oh. The old system of, look out below! So, I figure what we do is we actually take a whole bunch of these and we build ourselves a little garden fence around this area, and then around the area around this, we build ourselves basically a normal thing. Oh, cool. Actually, interestingly enough, I was reading recently about the Mole Man of London, whose hobby it was to dig tunnels, and he was found out because one of his tunnels ended up collapsing. And I was like, wait, what? And the only reason I found out was because of this woman who was building a tunnel system under her own house. And I'm like, wait, more, why aren't these stacking? I have 3 here, 1 here. And apparently he'd gotten away with digging tunnels under London for like 20 years or something like that. 20, 40 years? Oh dear, I'm starting to misremember the facts. So he was just like, yeah, this is my hobby. I do it for exercise and stuff. And as I was reading into stuff, I found out that it's not a completely isolated behavior either. Like, there was a epidemiologist who did it in Washington, D.C. And, what was it? A viscount? Someone... A duke! That's it! Who decided he wanted to dig tunnels as well. And it was just, like, people like to play in mud. It's nice to see that the response of a child to play in mud does not leave us always as an adult. Actually, if we bring over the yellow leaves of the tree that we passed by, so if we plant those 2 saplings out that we found and then grow some of those leaves, I think those would look really good. Ba-ba-ba. Wait, ba-ba-ba? Yes! There we go. Put 1 there, and 1 there. Oh! It was because I was telling a housemate of mine about the story of the TikTok tunnel girl. And they couldn't quite believe me about the fact that someone was digging tunnels underneath their own house. Oh, yeah! Wait, I'd heard that Colin Firth was doing tunnels all under his house to his shed and a bunker to his driveway, but I didn't hear about the hidden entrance for his DeLorean. What? Okay. I didn't know that he had a DeLorean at all. Wait, what? Is he just making a DeLorean or something? Because DeLoreans are like all the rare. No, he just has one? Oh! Words cannot express how jealous I am right now. Like, Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies growing up. Oh. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Like, it is a quintessential line. It is a quintessential movie for anyone growing up. I mean, that is true. It is kind of ugly, and I imagine it, like, looking at it, it probably doesn't drive amazingly, but the look of it and everything else, it's iconic. It's memorable. It's everything you need in a car that for a movie. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think the doors are what created every other swinging door. Heavy underpowers it. Wait, it overheats the engine and everything else? Oh, jeez, the poor thing. There you go. That looks like a cactus now. I think we get rid of the bamboo. Wait, even better. We strip the bamboo. There we go. Yeah, I'm there for that. Like, honestly, I think that's some of the charm of having, like, movie cars. You don't have to think about whether it runs well or not. It's just there to be looking cool. And I think it's the same with a lot of costumes. Like, sometimes I see movie breakdowns of costumes and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, this isn't functional. Of course it's not functional. It's there to look cool. Unless you're actually in a movie where it's like, oh yes, I'm so nitty gritty, and look, this is so functional, and look, this would actually work. I think those are the exceptions there. Because like, when it's actually going and being like, hey, this is functional, then you kind of need some things to back it up, I think. But other than that, it looks so weird passing through, but other than that, I think if you sell the idea, then that's the good part. Because that's like, hey, I'm selling the fantasy of the hero, the smuggler, the boy from Tatooine. I'm selling the evil warlord. I'm selling, insert here. I'm selling a time travel device that just happens to be a car. I think stuff like that is important. They had to put a Ferrari engine. You know, for the longest time, when I was young, I didn't know what miles per hour actually were until my parents were like, oh yeah, miles per hour. So, you know what kilometers are? Yes, little Spieling knows what a kilometer is. Okay, good. Miles per hour, you times kilometers by 2 to get that. Little Spieling, nod, proceeds to divide kilometers to get that. Wow! Miles are slow. Actually, wait. I think I might have gotten that mixed up. I'm not sure. Wait. 1.5 kilometers per mile. I'm not actually sure if I got that correct. Yeah, but little Spieling didn't know how to do decimals back then. Oh, where'd you come from? So they went with ultra simple. And math was not little Spieling's strong point. It's not big Spieling's strong point either. Where's the zombie coming? Wait. Hello? Hello, cave? Bump? Oh! Yeah, that'll that was much a surprise. Okay, this will solve a few problems. This explains the moans, the groans, and all sorts of other things. Okay. There we go. We have... Actually, this is rather pretty. I think we can make some lanterns and put them around this area, and I think that'll be good. It'll save having the torches. But I'd rather have this lit up so that no creepers or anything can spawn in there. Because I don't know about you guys, but having creepers just casually be like, oh, hi, how you going? We're just casually coming in and making a bit of an explode. Just does not appeal. It does not appeal in the least. So, if we fix that, we're not going to have a problem. Not a problem at all. Also, that. Figuring out how to deal with that. Oh wait, torches. Torches. Lanterns, where are you? Okay. What the heck? Fine. Torch. Thank you. The zombie do be like that. I don't know what's wrong with the zombie, but we don't appreciate that. Okay, we got some fences around here. We're gonna place them on the fences. We're gonna appreciate the fences and how they're going. Like, the zombie just doesn't understand the timing. It just doesn't understand comedic timing. That's what its problem is. It doesn't understand that we need our nails done. We need to look good before we start talking anything. It's just how life is. Also, I've never seen a tree this big before. That is just an intense tree. Like, what are we gonna do with a tree this big? How do we chop it down? This is ridiculous. How? What? Never mind, it's okay. Wait, there's a woodcut. Oh yeah, I forgot about the saw. Yeah, we actually have a saw. It's busy wait. Where is the saw? I've had it chilling over here. Did I pack it up? Did I put it somewhere? What am I supposed to do? What? Okay, either way, we need the hand crank again. And then... is the saw in here? Oh, yes. We have the saw. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Bum, bum, bum. Yes? You chop? Aha! Much happy. Much good. Not so good. We have no room. Okay. Anything? Nope. Okay. I think we might need new chests soon. Anything? Yes, sort of. Now we got space. One, two, okay. Fingers crossed. Yes! There is light! I see the light! It shines upon us brightly! Okay. I think next time we do these trees, we consider them carefully about where we place them and how we place them, because oh my goodness. That is intense. That is a lot of tree. And I'm not sure I'm here for all of that tree. Okay. Boom. A boop. Like that. And then I think a bit like that. That's good. Wait, we've left the leaves at home. And I think that's us for finishing off that little field. We've actually been really productive. But yes, we left the leaves in here. Ta-da! Like, that actually looks kind of cute. I'm here for this. This is adorable. I think next time we might come in with some stairs or something. Oh, nah, I think it's good. Like, this gives us some entrance areas that aren't actually going to hurt if we actually need to get into the area. Actually, if we just go like that, then we can walk straight in. Perfect. Ta-da! Okay, so now I think if we go ahead and we plant out some wheat around the area, it'll just make it feel like it's blended in a bit. Oops. Bit of bamboo here. Boom. There we go. And a bit there. Perfect. And it looks good. So if we grab some bamboo, blend it in, we vibe. Not bamboo. Not bamboo. Wrong thing. Some seeds. Some wheat seeds. There we go. Proper thing. The exact thing that we require on this basis is wheat seeds. There we go. Right thing. And therefore, it'll sort of look like it's faded into the area, and I think that'll be good. And we'll be able to add some water probably under there. Oh no, wait, that will be soaking up this area, and then we'll be able to have some water sort of over here, I think. Oh wait, we'll want this fairly patchy, sort of like a normal village's crop area. So we won't be doing seeds everywhere, because this is just decorative now. Because the way I see it, if we have the crops extending out, it'll look like it's part of the area and something that actually looks cool. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Good night. See you next time. I keep forgetting how fast soil dries out. Oh my goodness. And like stuff like this, once it eventually grows, I think it'll be really cool. And it'll look like it'll vibe. It'll also be really neat if we get some more of the hollow logs. I need to remember how to craft those, but I have forgotten. Okay, like I think this is enough for around here, and then we just carry that, keeping on going, and we keep a clear path coming through. Oh wait, no, we need this. We need that because that is part of the entranceway. Because if we keep those clear, then we can walk through. Boom, boom. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. I said perfect. Thank you. because as long as we have a very clear entrance, it'll be fine. Because as long as we have like I want to call it a debugging station, we should be all good. But yeah, I'm rather happy with this. Oh, hey, it's our first lot of pillagers. Wow. They've taken ages to get here. Well, it's good to see them. Not really. Not really at all. It's like the one downside of working in a village. The villagers are just like, well, we really would not like you here. Look at them go. Yes. Thank you for despawning. It is much appreciated. Thank you. Goodbye. And with that, look at this greenery. So hopefully this gives us something that we'll be able to make a whole bunch of packed mud with this over time, which I'm really excited for, because I find packed mud to be one of those blocks that it's probably one of the MVPs of the more recent updates. Like, well, mud is nice. I do not mind mud. Packed mud is just, so nice. It is so appealing. And being able to have an automatic farm to just harvest wheat is just the best. And figuring out how to make a mud farm is going to be, or an automatic mud farm that isn't hugely taxing on redstone and stuff like that, is going to be exciting. Because that, I'm pretty sure we can pull something like that off with Create. Because we should be able to give a deployer a water bottle and then be like, go, water the mud. Or something like that. Like, I think that'd work. But that is for later thoughts and later consideration. But I think for now, we're all set. Let's just put the rest of these seeds into a composter and get some bone meal. Maybe bone meal the grass. Make it feel like it's alive. Oh. Are there any leaves in here? Ancient leaves, sunnet leaves. Oh, and we can put some wheat bales around. There we go. Okay. Some of this. Thank you. Okay, I think we have a little bit more bone meal. Yep, not much. But we have the bone meal blocks, which I kind of work. Okay, so we put all of that back, and then all of this back. There we go. We have some space left. Perfect. Time for the bone mealing. And no. Actually, let's turn those all into those. And that into that. So we should be able to just place down a few of these just to extend the color out. Which gives us sort of that whole, this exists in an unisolated space, which I think is important for any build. And then, once we come in with bone meal on the ground, it'll also make it feel like the stuff is grown. Like, we can go ahead and bone meal the individual crops if we really feel like it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not a biggie, because the fact is, we're not actually going to be using them and they'll be growing in their own time. But look at that! And once we get some roses or anything like that, wait, actually, I think we actually have some roses. But roses would look really good in this area. Hello, greenery! Do we have roses? No, we do not. Okay, that is good to know. That is really good to know that we do not actually have any roses. So we will temporarily put back the poppies. And once we have roses, we'll swap them out. Because I think roses would look way better. Because it gives that height variation between the short grass and the wheat and everything else. Also the color contrast. So yeah, and this has been so much fun to do. I'm really looking forward to next time. Wait, what does it look like? Oh, that's so pretty. I'll see you next time.